find a quadratic polynomials each with the given numbers as the sum and product of its zeros. Here sum of zeros as given and product of zeros also given here. यहाँ हमें प्रोडक्ट ऑफ जीरोस दिया हुआ है और सम ऑफ जीरोस दिया हुआ है और हमें क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल्स फाइंड करना है. ओके, फर्स्ट व्हाट इज द स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल्स? यू नो दैट द स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म इज दैट ax square plus bx plus c. It is the standard form of the quadratic polynomials. First you have to find value of a, value of b and value of c. Then you have to put it in the standard form. You can get the polynomials. Clear? Okay. Now here given alpha plus beta. It is the addition. That means sum of zeros given 1 upon 4. And you know that earlier we are learning what is the formula of alpha plus beta? Yes, that's right. Minus b upon a. Minus b upon a. Second, also here given alpha into beta. That means product of zeros also has given here. It is minus. It's a minus 1. What is the formula? Formula is that c upon a. From that we have to find the value of a, b and c. So here when we compare the equation, we get a is equal to 4. A is equal to 4. B is equal to minus 1. How? Because you know that here a is equal to 4 and c upon 4. When you put 4 by 4 and minus 4 should be cut here and remaining part is minus 1 and it is the value of b. So you can get the value of b. Now what's there is c. You know that c is equal to 4. C is equal to 4. So here we get the value of a, b and c. Now put it in its standard form. What happened? Now 4x square plus there is the value of b is minus 1. So you have to take here minus x and value of c is 4. So you have get the quadratic polynomials like that. When you change the value of a, so you can also take out here k. Here k. When you change the value of k, that is the quadratic polynomials has been changed. There is lots of possibility. Lots of quadratic polynomials you can get, because when you change the value of k, you can get lots of polynomials. When you put here k is equal to 1, there is one polynomial. When you put here k is equal to 2, there should be a change polynomial. So you can get lots of polynomials. Start. Now example number 7. Here also given the sum of zeros and product of zeros. Sum of zeros. Sum of zeros. That means alpha plus beta is given here root 2. Root 2. You know the formula. Minus b upon a. Minus b upon a. First you have to find value of ABC. What is the standard form? You know that. Standard form of polynomials is that ax square plus bx plus c. Second also is given here. What is? It is product of zero. It is product of zeros is given. That means alpha into beta 1 upon 3. 1 upon 3. That means c upon a is given here. C upon a is given here. So from that From that, we can consider the value of A, B and C. The value of A is equal to here. A is equal to here. We have to compare it. A is equal to 3. A is equal to 3. B is equal to minus 3 into root 2. And C is equal to 1. And C is equal to 1. How can we get the value of B? You know that? What happened? You have to do the compare these. You have to compare these. When here root 2 is equal to minus B upon A. So A is equal to 3. You know that. So put the value of A minus B by 3. So minus B is equal to 3 into root 2. Then B is equal to minus 3 root 2. You can compare the equation and take out the value of B. And after that, the ending, you have to put the value of C. You have to compare this part. Because that is equal to C is equal to 1. You have to put here. Now, you have value of A, B and C. Consider it in the polynomials. Our polynomials is like that. So put the value of A in the place of A. So our polynomials is 3x square minus 3 root 2 x plus 1. Now you have also another polynomial. Like when you change the value of k, when you write here k, put the different value of k and you can get the another polynomial. So your answer is here. Start. Now sum number 3. Here also given as usual 0. It is the sum of 0 is 0. So alpha plus beta is equal to given 0. And product of zeros also given here. That means alpha into beta is given here root 5. You know that as usual, what is the standard form? Ax square plus bx plus c. Remember it. It is our standard form of polynomials. So now take out the value of a, b and c. You know that the formula? Yes. Minus b upon a. And another formula is there. C upon a. Now compare the value of a. Suppose a is equal to 1. When you get a is equal to 1, when a is equal to 1, so b is equal to minus 0. That means 0. b is equal to 0. b is equal to 0. And a is equal to 1. a is equal to 1. So what happened? When you put here a is equal to 1, so c is equal to root 5. Now you have value of a, b and c. a is equal to 1, b is equal to 0 and c is equal to root 5. That means middle term is 0. That means in this polynomial middle term is 0. So our standard form is here ax square plus bx plus c. Now put the value of a, b and c. A is equal to 1, so x square. B is equal to 0. b is equal to 0. That means 0 multiply x and c is equal to root 5. So middle term is not here because b is equal to 0. So our polynomial is x square plus root 5. When you put here the another value, if a is equal to 2, you have, if you can take a is equal to 2, the polynomial has been changed. So you can take here k is equal to x square plus root 5. There is k is a real number. You can change and get the another polynomials also. Start. Now example number 4 is here. Here the given 1 and 1. It is the sum of zeros and product of zeros. Sum of zeros. It is given. What is it? It is 1. That means alpha plus beta is equal to 1. And product of zeros also given here. Product of zeros. That means alpha into beta also given here 1. Formula is there, you know that minus b upon a and here c upon a. From that you have to take out the value of a, b and c. So compare it. What happened? When a is equal to 1, we can get the value of b is equal to minus 1. And you compare this, you have get value of c is equal to also 1. Now write the standard form of the polynomial. What is it? It is ax square plus bx plus c. Now put the value of a, b and c. So 1 you don't write. So x square minus x plus 1. It is our polynomial. When you take here k, that means when you take the value of a is different, because a is equal to 2, that means another value also change. So you can get another polynomial. So it is your answer. It is your answer. Now in this exercise, example number 5 and 6, you have to solve like this. First you have to take the standard form, and after that you have to find the value of a, b and c and put it in the standard form. You get answer. So try and be comfortable. Don't worry, it is very easy. Now after exercise 2.2 we have new concept, डिवीजन एल्गोरिथम फॉर पॉलिनोमियल्स. तो ये डिवीजन एल्गोरिथम क्या है? पहले के क्लास में आप डिवीजन सीखे थे. किसी भी नंबर को, सपोज करो आप 27 है, उसको डिवाइड करते हो 4 से. क्या करते हो? 27 को 4 से डिवाइड करते हो. तो सपोज करो ये हमारे पास p ऑफ x है और ये हमारे पास है g ऑफ x. इसको हम डिवाइड करते हैं तो हमें क्या मिलता है? आंसर. आंसर मतलब q of x. q of x like that, q of x. That means how can we divide? 4 6 are 24 and 3 is your remainder. It is rx. देखो बच्चों, जब हमने 27 को 4 से डिवाइड किया तो हमें एक qx मिला, मतलब 6. rx मतलब रिमाइंडर मिला. तो यही ये कॉन्सेप्ट है डिवीजन एल्गोरिथम. पर ये पॉलिनोमियल्स के लिए है, ये नंबर के लिए था, और ये पॉलिनोमियल्स के लिए है बिल्कुल वैसे. If p of x and g of x are any two different polynomials with gx not equal to 0, then we can find polynomials qx and rx such that, वो कैसे होता है? Such that gx into qx plus rx. तो ये जो हमारा px है वो कैसा मिलेगा? gx और qx को हम मल्टीप्लाई करें और ये जो रिमाइंडर है उसको एडिशन करें, वैसा होगा. देखो कैसे. सपोज करो ये 27 हमारा है इस तरह से, तो हमें rx मिला और qx मिला. तो कैसा? gx ऑफ ये क्या है? g ऑफ x 4 और इसको मल्टीप्लाई करो 6 प्लस रिमाइंडर कर दो तो हमें क्या मिलता है? p ऑफ x. लाइक दिस आल्सो वी हैव डू इट. इस तरह से हम पॉलिनोमियल्स में भी कर सकते हैं. यही कांसेप्ट है. हियर p of x is the dividend and g of x is the divisor. जिससे हम डिवाइड करते हैं उसको डिवाइजर कहते हैं, जिसको डिवाइड करते हैं उसको डिविडेंड कहते हैं. qx is the question, that means answer, and rx, that is the remainder. It is the remainder. If rx is equal to 0, अगर किसी भी पॉलिनोमियल्स को हम gx से डिवाइड करें और उसका रिमाइंडर अगर 0 रहेगा तो then g of x as well as 2x is the factor of px. तो उससे क्या होगा? जब हमें रिमाइंडर 0 मिलता है तो हमारा जो gx है और qx है ये दोनों px के क्या बनेंगे? फैक्टर बनेंगे. क्या बनेंगे? फैक्टर. If real number a is a zero of the polynomials, अगर कोई रियल नंबर a है वो किसी भी पॉलिनोमियल्स का फैक्टर है, किसी px पॉलिनोमियल का फैक्टर है, then by factor theorem x minus a is a factor of px. उसका मतलब ये हुआ कि ये किसी भी नंबर का फैक्टर है। तो सपोज करो कोई पॉलिनोमियल्स का फैक्टर 4 है, 0 4 है, तो उसका फैक्टर क्या होगा? x माइनस 4 होगा। सपोज करो किसी का फैक्टर 0 2 है, किसी पॉलिनोमियल्स का 0 2 है, तो उसका फैक्टर क्या होगा? x माइनस 2 होगा।
स्टार्ट।
Okay, student, it is enough for today. In next video, we will learn about division of a polynomials by polynomials and exercise 2.3.